From Neural Newscast, this is Deep Dive, exploring the moments that shape today.
Welcome to Deep Dive. Today is May 13th, a date that marks a massive shift in the momentum of world-shaping conflicts and the birth of some of our most enduring cultural icons.
From the brutal sands of North Africa to the waters of the American Civil War, today's history is about the power of decisive action and the individuals who broke through the barriers of their time.
We start in 1943, near the height of the Second World War. By May 13th, the landscape of the war in North Africa was changing for good as the Tunisia Campaign came to a close.
It was a massive turning point. Operations Vulcan and Strike were the final Allied pushes that essentially cornered the Axis forces. When the dust settled on this day, the last of the German and Italian troops in Tunisia surrendered.
The scale of that surrender was staggering. About 250,000 Axis soldiers were taken prisoner. From an environmental perspective, the logistics of managing that many people in a desert climate after years of scorched earth tactics must have been an incredible challenge for the Allied resilience.
Legally and strategically, it was the final nail in the coffin for the Axis presence in Africa. It cleared the way for the invasion of Sicily. The Mediterranean was no longer an Axis lake, and the precedent for the liberation of southern Europe was set right there in the Tunisian hills.
While we're discussing decisive military actions, we should look back even further to May 13th, 1862. This is a story of incredible individual bravery during the American Civil War.
You're talking about Robert Smalls. This is a case study in courage and tactical brilliance. Smalls was an enslaved deckhand on the Confederate transport ship, the Planter. While the white officers were ashore in Charleston, he and a small crew of other enslaved people took control of the vessel.
He didn't just take the ship. He picked up his family and others along the way. They had to navigate past several Confederate forts, including Fort Sumter, by using the correct naval signals so they wouldn't be fired upon.
Imagine the nerves required. If they were caught, it would have been certain death. But Smalls delivered the Planter directly to the Union blockade. Not only did he gain his freedom, but he was also eventually named the ship's captain, making him the first black man to command a United States vessel.
It's an incredible legacy of self-liberation. From those high-stakes moments of survival, we turn to the world of art and performance. May 13th is a prolific day for birthdays, starting with a man who redefined the sound of the 20th century.
Stevie Wonder, born in 1950. It is hard to overstate his impact. He wasn't just a child prodigy. He became a one-man band who pioneered the use of synthesizers in the 1970s.
Victor, he really reshaped the conventions of R&B and soul. Albums like Songs in the Key of Life weren't just hits. They were masterclasses in how to blend social commentary with complex musical arrangements. He brought a sense of joy and urgency to the airwaves that still feels fresh.
And speaking of performers who brought a certain urgency to their work, we have Harvey Keitel, born in 1939. He's the quintessential actor for morally ambiguous characters. Think about his work with Martin Scorsese in Mean Streets or Taxi Driver.
He has that grounded, gritty presence. He doesn't just play tough guys. He plays men who are often struggling with their own conscience or the harsh realities of their environment. It's a very deliberate style of acting.
Exactly. He demands accountability from the audience to look at the darker corners of the human experience. On a very different side of the acting spectrum, we also celebrate Debby Ryan today, born in 1993.
She's a great example of that modern multi-hyphenate career. Many listeners will know her from her Disney Channel days in The Sweet Life on Deck and Jessie, but she successfully transitioned into more mature roles and her own music projects. It's a testament to the resilience needed to stay relevant in such a fast-moving industry.
Whether it's the tactical surrender of an army or the creative breakthrough of a musician, May 13th shows us that history is made by those who can navigate the complexities of their era.
It's a reminder that the path to progress, whether on the battlefield or in the recording studio, is rarely easy.
Thank you for joining us for this look into the past.
Deep Dive is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Explore HISPy every day on Neural Newscast at deepdive.neuralnewscast.com.
This has been Deep Dive on Neural Newscast, exploring the moments that shape today.